I actually saw Quena a year ago when he was 17 in Sri Lanka, and then he impressed me already with his pace. So first of all, having the pace at such a young age is very impressive, and then to see him having the confidence to bounce the best players in the world was awesome to see. And then he's swinging the ball as a left armer already, which is exciting to see. And he's got in this trip already you can see he's got stronger and he's even got more pace. So I think that's the exciting part of it. You've got a young 18-year-old that's bowling in the 140s consistently. So that makes him a very exciting prospect. Yeah, I think South African cricket has got a culture of good young fast bowlers, producing good young fast bowlers. He's now once again a part of that, of a young group. You know, think of the likes of Coetzee and Janssen and Berger. He falls into that category. And I think it's also unique in South African cricket that we got 3 left-arm quicks, in that group. So, being part of that as a young group is exciting for us, especially for our future. So he's going to be part of that in terms of all the formats, I suppose. Depends how they select. But I think it's very exciting from South African point of view, our fast bowling culture, that we've got such a young group and he's part of it. Yes, managing himself is important. I think the fortunate thing for him is that he's in a professional environment at a young age. So some cricketers his age might not get the exposure from professional experts in terms of conditioning, in terms of diet, the mental approach. And then because he's playing around the world already, he'll come across a lot of coaches, a lot of conditions. And that's ideal for him to sort of tap into it. But the big thing is, manage yourself in a professional manner, start to understand yourself as quickly as possible. And also, while he's young, is, be open-minded to learn. As he goes, he'll even get better. So he just need to understand how to handle himself professionally. I think part of the game plan always, and especially limited overs cricket, is to have options. And with the options, you have to have the ability to execute the options. And the great thing about Quena is he's got variety already. He runs in and he can bowl a Yorker at 145 k's an hour. He can swing the new ball, so you can use him up front. He's got a very good bouncer and a slow ball bouncer. He can adapt to lines. The good thing about him is he also comes around the wicket and he bowls his off-cutters. So in terms of the quality, he's got that already. It's just about picking up experience, playing in different conditions, and then obviously playing against the best batters in the world, because what will happen is they will, now that he's doing well and see that he's got the ability to execute already, for someone to bowl 140 and then get it down to 124 type of thing is a massive skill. So people would have already seen what he can do, and he's already performed in 2 games. And they'll analyse him. So for him, it's about being streetwise, and I think he'll just pick it up with experience. Certainly, he's got the quality. Yeah, very exciting. I think we've obviously identified him as one of our quicker bowlers. And I think in Test match cricket, if you can have, like I said before, a string of 3-4 fast bowlers, that's our culture, South African cricket. So if he can fit into that picture, that will be awesome.